Ladies and gentlemen, Pimpmunk. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. Sorry, this is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy?
Wood, it's so good.
Yes, indeed. Sorry about that, my damn throat. I'm pulling a Shabisky.
What?
But good morning, everybody. Well, it is what day? What day is this? Wednesday. It's a month, it's a date, and it's a year.
Very accurate. Very astute.
Really?
Say it was relevant.
Like super smart.
It happened. It happened. So, how's everybody? We're joined today by two guns, no ammo. How you doing?
Life is good, man. Thanks for having me on.
Life is good. You're the only
Except when it is.
motherfucker in the year 2020 as I've heard say that so far.
Yeah, right. Good for you, buddy. Fuck you.
Good.
Got everything going so
I'm just
well
here to
for
rub
you.
it in, man. That's why you bring me on.
Yeah. And we're also joined by Dirt Cobain, of course. How you doing?
I'm doing fucking terrible, to be frank.
Yeah,
Juxtaposition to this guy.
it. We'll call this doing good shit.
Opposites attract, Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I got my co-host Missy, my co-host Shabisky, and my great producer man who don't feel so well today, but he'll sit back and I will rub his feet and give him some green tea.
Oh.
I don't want to do none of that.
Batman called me out. I'm living in an alternate time zone where it's not 2020. A time zone that's displaced by at least 8 months.
I hear you, buddy.
Instead of
So,
a day.
anyways, there was a shooter last night. Dude shot two people in protest. He's a young kid, 17, but he's from Illinois. And he's part of, I guess he was part of this militia thing that was going on down there to stop them mean, bad protesters. But here's the deal. Right after that, it was caught on a video where a cop was thanking one of the militia guys.
Asking if you needed any water.
Asked him if he needed any water. It's bad. It's bad. And people say, oh, please. I agree. I don't think every fucking single cop in the world is bad. I don't. But there's a lot of bad ones and a lot of assholes out there. And, I mean, this kid, this guy, grown man, got shot in Wisconsin 7 times in the back. Unarmed, got shot in front of his kids. Shit's just getting out.
Did you see the story that went with that happened? There were protesters that were protesting about that man being shot.
Yeah.
And the guy with some guy with like a long gun came, shot 2 people, and walked right back past police.
Yeah.
He did nothing.
I think that's what I just talked about, right?
Yeah, sorry. I was asking my kids something.
I think I just talked about it 5 seconds ago.
Oh, God.
Damn, Shabisky,
You saw me doing hand motions. I was talking to my
you need
kids.
to take care of your girl, Shabisky. She ain't paying attention.
No, I
Wait, what'd I do?
Oh, God damn, now he ain't paying attention.
What? I was looking
Birds
at
of a
something.
Welcome to my new co-host, Dirt Cobain.
Shut up, Dirt. Okay.
Sorry.
Everyone's grounded except me.
Wow, everybody's getting...
Well, yeah? Well, you're grounded, asshole. Go to your room.
Missy's fucking timing everybody out here.
Fixing my boobs.
What?
I want to see
She's
it.
fixing her boobs.
Oh,
They're
look
falling
like
out.
she's
of
timing everybody out in the chat room.
Yeah, but those aren't the real people.
Is
Those
that not
are-
really John Morgan?
It potentially could be, but there have been fakes.
Uh,
a lot of
If that's the
fakes.
real John, message me on Discord and
I will unhide
talk
you.
it out.
But I don't think
well,
John
yeah,
is going to ask.
Yeah, he never asks that kind of stuff. I doubt that's him. He'll message us if it's
You would
him.
have asked something a little more pedantic.
Right. It's
Yeah.
John.
pedestrian.
Possibly banal too.
Maybe
Never
banal. Banal. There was a guy last night. We was watching a video on YouTube, and he said banal.
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 Oh, okay.
Banal. That's what he said.
Banal.
Banal. You was watching it, huh? Okay. Yeah, he said banal. I almost lost my shit, but Billy, I was wanting to point it out, but Billy jumped at it first, and I was like, well, fuck. But that dude,
Let's have some banal sex.
that dude annoyed the shit out of me.
Dude, he's a tool.
That dude, he tries to be funny. Well, he does these like long fucking videos about political shit and all that. But then he tries to add in these little things that, he'll say it like this and for no reason. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Just makes me mad. Makes me mad.
I think he's a shit-idiot.
A what?
A shit-idiot.
Shit-idiot. Shit-idiot.
Shit-idiot. It's our new word.
Is that
It
right?
belongs in the Pimptionary.
Okay.
Is that a
Shit
thing?
idiot.
It should be.
Yeah, the
is.
Pimptionary is the thing for sure, yes. But shitty, no, see, what you don't understand is the Pimptionary is words that I say, not words that you
No.
come up with.
Well, no, not anymore.
Um,
We're changing that. Things
Hostile
have
takeover
changed
of
around
Pimptionary.
here.
but yeah, I tell you what, there used to be what was those things? I can't remember what they called it wasn't Wikipedia, but it was wiki pages or whatever. You remember those?
WikiLeaks?
No, Two Guns. You
Wikipedia?
remember the wiki pages that people used to have for YouTubers and shit?
I never fuck with them much, but
You know
yeah,
what I'm talking
I've
about.
seen 'em. Yeah.
DP used to have one. They used to have one for the Pimpmunk show and everything. It's fans created, basically. Fans create them, and then they do all these different kind of pages. And there was a Pimpmunk quote page on there, and I said some really weird shit. Yeah, one time I said something about being gay for goats and stuff. It was really weird. I don't know. I just say shit sometimes to say it. So, and there's a side chat going on over here. It's confusing me. Stop that.
Stop it.
Make sure you hit that like button, share button, share. And don't pay attention to dumbasses in the chat room, right? I'm gonna say it one time. The moderators will take care of the idiots. It happens in every chat room, and there's morons out there. Anyways, and Shabisky, speaking of morons, Shabisky, I love you.
Aww.
I want to rub you down with jelly.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that to you too. Oh
No.
my god.
Aw.
Oh
They're
no.
made for
I'm
each
the
other.
jelly rubber, not the jelly rubber receiver.
Yeah, you got to rub peanut butter on Pimpmunk.
Yes,
The rubby.
and then we got to get
Dog.
we got to
Bunch
get
of pack of
Missy.
dogs.
And we gotta get Missy, and who else we gotta get? We gotta get a beautiful black woman to be the one slice of wheat bread, one slice of white bread, and on the sandwich, peanut butter and jelly sandwich with wheat and white bread.
Oh damn.
Who's your
Yeah.
first pick for the beautiful black woman?
Oh,
First pick, off the top of your head.
it don't really matter.
Okay.
They're all beautiful in my opinion, man. Melanin, lovely. By the way, I'm so excited. I mentioned just that there's somebody that was interested in no pimping, and I've been talking to her. Anyways, Shabisky's a bitch.
Oh,
What?
True. That's
What
true.
did
I've
I
heard that.
do?
My microphone stand keeps messing up over here.
yeah, you
So-
fucked it up,
Hit
Shad.
it. Hit it with something.
It's the power of Shabisky. It keeps falling.
Yeah, let me
to
make it move more.
Yeah.
Power's
So
too
yeah,
great.
but by the way, that shooter though is only 17 years old. That's sad.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's
Shooter or the victim?
the shooter. The guy that shot the two protesters. He was 17.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What was really hard to watch is did you guys see there was a guy trying to there was police and the guy was trying to get into his truck and the police shot him like 5 times in the back.
7 times in the back. Boy, my co-hosts are on the money today, aren't they? That's another story that I just talked about.
Yeah, we just
He did
did.
mention it,
It's
yeah.
the same
Oh.
story, Shabby.
Oh,
Same.
well, I was looking at the
And then you
chat
asked
trying to
y'all
moderate it.
motherfuckers,
There's
man.
things I'm doing. Okay? Shut up. It was way
First
more
two
interesting when I
things
brought it up.
talked about. First two
It
goddamn
was way more interesting when I said it. Shut up.
My God.
You're all fired. This is my show now.
Says he loves
Welcome to
me.
Two
and then
Guns No Ammo show.
Well, it doesn't surprise me that the 17-year-old kid is going around shooting protesters because he can't go to school right now.
Yeah.
Well, depending on where he lives.
True.
It's also
There's
he
another
was-
story, though.
Well, I mean, let's face the fact, they do it in school all the time.
That's what
Well,
I'm
there's
saying. He
another
can't go to
story.
school, so he's got to do it somewhere else.
Yeah. But schools are back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
We have
a lot of
9,000
areas.
new cases in Florida right now.
Yeah. There's a bunch of new cases around here. And see, I live right down the road from the schools and the football places. They got a pretty good program around here, football program. They're known to be a good team. So they got, kind of uppity. They got all these kind of practice fields and shit. And I've been passing by the practice field every day and seeing all these kids out there practicing and stuff. And I'm just like, dude, it's just not worth it. Even though I do understand why some of the coaches want to get it going, because they do listen. I will say this because I was a football player, and coaches do care about their kids, and they want their kids to get the opportunities like college scholarships and stuff like that. And if they're not seen by scouts, then they can't get scholarships. And so I understand that,
That's true.
I understand why the coaches want it, but is it, there's a lot of spreading of the COVID. So it's just a fucked up time we live in.
Did you hear about the other story? Some guy went to a convenience. I don't remember where it was. He went to a convenience store. They refused to serve him because he wasn't wearing a mask. So he yelled at the cashier, left, went out to his car, grabbed a gun, went back in, shot the cashier, went home. The police came to his house to arrest him. He shot the police with an AK-47, and the police's comment on the whole ordeal was, he's having a hard time with the pandemic.
Poor baby.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well,
I'm having a hard time too.
I also seen a video the other day where this white dude he wrestled down 2 cops, took their nightstick away from them, beat them with a nightstick, stole their fucking cruiser. His mom was sitting there holding the phone. Don't do this. Saying his name. Don't do this. And they never even pulled out their guns.
Wow, I wonder what this guy's ethnicity was.
He was a white dude.
Ridiculous.
He was. He was from the cracker culture.
Like you shouldn't expect to be shot, and that's what it is in this day and age with the police department. Is people expect to be shot. Like
And
that
don't get
whole thing
wrong.
what happened that Megan the Stallion told a story about how she got shot in the foot, right?
Yeah.
And why she told the police and the people at the hospital that she had no idea she got shot. She didn't know. She had no idea because she was like, how is it going to look if there's a car full of 4 black people and the police come up and they know that we got a gun because I just got shot? Like, I'm scared for my life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's crazy. And then don't get me wrong. There's been white people getting brutally murdered and beat by cops too. That happens. But statistically, black men are 2 times likely to get shot by a police officer than a white guy. And that is per capita, of course, because the people, well, there's more white guys killed. Well, that's because there's more of us.
Because it's just there's so many factors into every situation.
Yeah.
And when the statistics bubble up, it's so easy to focus. I mean, the per capita thing with black men being, far and away the most likely to be victimized by a police officer, or just to be shot by a cop, right or wrong. Then you have, just by virtue of it happening more often, a higher chance of bad shoots where they shouldn't have, which are the ones we hear about because they get them because the news media thrives on negative reactions. And that's not to say there's not a problem, because obviously there fucking is. But then you have the situations where, like, it was a good shoot.
Yeah, I know.
They still catch
exactly
flat.
What you're saying, but it happens so much on the other end. People are going to look at everything as negative, right? Oh, I get you. Like, if, let's say, a black dude does pull out a gun, right, and they get shot. Well, people are going to be, it's like the boy who cried wolf kind of thing in a way, but other way. People are going to think, hey, this shit ain't right. He got killed, because it happens the other way. So I get what you're saying. I think that's what you were trying to say.
Well, I think what I'm trying to say is that it's such a murky problem.
Yeah.
And when you hear, like if you go to the other side and you listen to these thin blue liners or whatever they call themselves, they it's not necessarily, and sometimes it is, but it's not necessarily that they don't recognize that there's an issue.
Yeah.
It's that they don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah. And I'm with the, like, you asked me 4 years ago or 10 years ago about Black Lives Matter, I would have been highly skeptical. Not because they don't have legitimate grievances, but because of the organization. But now I'm right there with you, Pimp. I think you said the same sort of thing.
It's different. It was in 2016. It is different.
Yeah. But at the same time, I can't get on board with defund the police, because what happens when you defund anything? It gets shitty. And we don't need shittier.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel, and I agree. I understand what you're saying. The defund the police, I think a lot of the people who are yelling defund the police are doing it as a call, like, if we say we want to defund you, maybe you'll change.
I hope so.
And but that's the problem, though. They're not going to change, because we all reflect leadership, right? And look, I mean, the first people that Trump had for his rally, for the Republican rally the other night, those motherfuckers that were in their yard waving the guns at Black Lives Matter protesters. That was the first people that spoke at the goddamn RNC. I mean, we have, and they got up there like, this could happen to you too. What the fuck happened to you? They were walking down the road. They broke into a gated community. They were protesting. They were going to the governor's house. It had nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you people. It's... And they made a point to point out that, you see, this person who was leading the rally, she was just elected in Chicago in public office. Well, fucking great. I'm happy. It's just that, I do get pissed off because I see a lot of it happening. It's bad. And yes, we don't need to completely defund the police. I agree with that. Because we do need police, but we need better trained police. We need police that...
more litigious, like deliberate funding, and that's something I feel like not even just with this issue, with pick a thing, healthcare, the military, the schools, like the money is there.
Yeah,
we don't gotta necessarily fuck with tax rates at all. We just need to do something about how the every tier of government is appropriating those funds, and that's one of the big things Bernie was about. Was like the money's there for free education, for centralized healthcare of some stripe. Like we don't need like how much money did we burn on the F-35, right? The Dead Project. Like, we don't need to be able to drop a nuke anywhere in the world in a matter of like 30 minutes.
Oh yes, we do. We don't need a Pizza
Hut, Domino's, guarantee on our nuclear weapons, like, or any weapons for that matter. Like, we could just tweak the books and get so much more bang for our buck. Pun intended.
Well, that's prostitute.
I think that.
There.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Bang for your buck is a prostitute term.
Well, it's more than that nowadays, but I totally believe you.
But I know, dude. A good hooker costs you $200. Trust me, I know. First time I went to LA, I had to do the escort thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I had to do it because I was like, I was on the street smoking cigarettes. Somebody handed me a slip of paper like, "Oh, escort, sir." So I went and did it, and I spent way too much money on that pussy, but it was good. But she was just an escort. She was there to escort me around LA. We never left the hotel.
That's my kind of escort service.
My penis went in her mouth.
Escorted your cock.
Shabisky's a $10 hooker, though.
That's true.
Oh, well, no, wait a minute. $10 and Taco Bell. You have to, you have to take them to Taco Bell.
I ain't a cheap bitch, okay? At least give me some Taco Bell.
Favorite dish from Taco Bell, Shabisky? Favorite item on the menu?
5-layer burrito.
5-layer burrito. Well, you be shitting a lot.
Yeah, I crazy.
I'm a 7-layer guy.
Dude, I love. For some reason, I've always been fond of the Nacho Bel Grande.
Yeah,
Them,
it's good.
Good.
It was kind of neat how. It was kind of neat how for a minute they did like this big ass nacho thing. I don't think they do it anymore, but it was like fucking this big, and it was just. I don't know if you guys seen it. There was just this big thing of nachos. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Huh.
I was shitting all day the next day.
It was crazy.
I'm telling you, man, swap vegetarian or not, get anything you want on that menu, and instead of beef, get the beans instead, and it'll change your life. I promise.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm giving you direct orders. Direct orders. Shabisky.
But beans are delicious.
Mm-hmm. Y'all got that other place out there in y'all's area too, though, Shab. What's that? Taco something? Not taco. What is it?
Del Taco.
Del Taco. Yeah, I've never gotten the chance to eat there when I'm out in California and stuff. I've always wanted to eat there. Everybody's telling me it's great.
It's all right. For me, I don't even prefer the Mexican food. They have cheeseburgers there, and I'd rather their cheeseburgers.
Well,
yeah. They have cheeseburgers and burritos.
That's not going to Jack in the Box for tacos. I never understood that. Like, why go to a taco place for a burger? Go to a burger place for a burger. Go to a taco place for tacos.
That's a burger place, though. They make burgers there, so that makes it a burger place, correct?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Is it Del Burger?
That's just a dumb That's just a dumb title. It still has cheeseburgers on the menu.
Taco. You start.
I think.
Taco.
I think what Pimp is getting at, Shab, is that you can't just slap something on the menu and be identified by that item.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's Del Taco's thing, though. They do both. You know, they go both ways.
There's what am I trying to think of? Like nicer Mexican restaurants or Italian restaurants that'll have shit like, on the kids menu, like, oh, here's a quesadilla or at like an Italian place or whatever. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make it like a Mexican spot because they have one item?
That's how Del Taco is, though. It's like half Mexican, half burger place. That's how it is.
It ain't Del Taco Burger.
Just because it's not in the fucking title, it didn't sound good enough. They were gonna name it Del Taco Burger, but it didn't sound good enough.
Taco Burger's actually a thing. I've ate one.
Taco Burger?
Yeah.
See, Bill understands me, though. He said, nice Shab burgers kick ass. Exactly. See, he understands me.
Bill don't know what he's talking about.
He knows what I'm talking about.
No, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's my babe. Okay.
You just call a grown man your baby.
No, my babe.
No, you said baby.
No, I did not say baby. That would be weird.
I heard you say baby.
That would be weird. I called him babe. Okay?
So one letter makes it not weird?
Yeah, makes a big difference. Okay.
Swapping the E with a Y makes it not weird.
Yeah, like if you called your mom mommy.
What?
That'd be weird as a grown man. You call your mom mommy.
Yeah, but there's some grown men that do that.
Yeah, exactly. So you admit that I'm right.
No, how does that even?
I won the debate.
For daddy.
I won. Shabisky won in the
That's not even
stream.
close to being the same.
You know what my daddy used to say? My daddy used to say, blah, 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 blah.
What daddy?
Well, see, in the South, a lot of people even grown people call their dad daddy. Now, I never did. I didn't even call my dad dad. I call him Pop. So, Yeah.
It was the start of a George Carlin joke. But yeah. Fuck your daddy.
Fuck your daddy.
Yeah. So we need more moderators in the chat right now. Yes, we do. What's up, PT?
Shit. If you need one, I'm game because there's some nonsense. But yeah, it's well, somehow we got from these protest shootings and defunding the police to taco burgers. So that's exactly the pace I expected.
Yeah, exactly what John Morgan said. That's a false comparison, Shabisky. And you're muted.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. What? You.
Shab, you're muted. Could you
Shut up. You're all muted. Bunch of idiots.
No, you're muted.
Shab, you are muted.
Hey, chat.
Muted.
Hey, chat, you're muted.
You're muted.
Shab, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Muted. Missy's muted.
No, Missy,
everyone's muted except me.
I think Missy was beating her kid for something.
I was.
Oh, dang.
The oldest one was apparently trying to sit on top of the younger one and just sit there. But I could see my youngest one's like face kind of turning, and I'm like, "You're gonna kill him." So I go over and try to get him off, and my younger one pukes all over my sweater.
Well, the bigger one is doing what he's supposed to do.
I know.
He's being the big brother. He's supposed to pick on the little one.
I know.
Well, like my stepbrother, right? My stepbrother came in my life like later on in my life, but first time I met him, he's a grown man, and he's like way taller and bigger than me, but he ain't whoop my ass. And so I fuck with him. Like, dude, he came from California, right? My brother's from Palm Springs, California. My stepbrother. And he got here, and I'm being me. I wanted to fuck with him. And he's only been here for like a week or 2 weeks. And he was in there taking a shower. So my idea was going to fuck with him. So I go into the bathroom. I strip down completely naked and get in the shower with him. And I start flopping my dick on his leg. And he's wrapping himself in the shower curtain. No, brother, no. And it was good stuff.
That's
it may have been a little gay, but it was good stuff.
one of those step sibling porns in the gay section.
Hang on, I have to cover my Adam's apple, guys.
Come on, bro. It's totally fine. We're just stepbrothers, bro.
You know, it's these foundational experiences that turn us into who we are as people.
Sage words, as always.
Damn. I'm not making you much, Morgan.
Yeah, even though we can clearly tell that this person that followed is a sock account because he the picture didn't even upload yet before he's commenting on it.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake, buddy.
Yeah.
So that one?
No. That was the real one you just got there.
You deleted that.
Well, I told him. Stop doing dumb stuff.
I think John Morgan may need to change his name for today.
I know what I told him.
We all need like RFID profile pictures. Like, two-factor authentication.
That grown men need to get a fucking hobby.
Exactly.
Also,
Grown
yes.
men and childish.
Because the fact that I live in your head this much is kind of weird.
Well, it isn't just about you. It's about me. It's about Shab. It's about they got butt hurt because, well, you know, I caught them out for shit. Their hero let them down and like fuck you, and their hero being burnt match over here. And Missy, well, they'll never get pussy like Missy. So yeah, that's what it is. I mean, you know. And I have a tiny dick, and my dick's bigger than theirs. Well, that really
like legit from morning until night. It's just a constant barrage.
It happens.
I live in your head, don't I? You can't stop thinking about me, can you?
They'll get tired of it. I mean, it happens.
You're literally
It's
obsessed.
been going on for years. Ever since, I mean, once you put yourself in any kind of notoriety on here in any way, you can have just a few people that know you. One of those few people are going to be a dumbass.
Yeah, it's just, I mean.
I think 1 out of every 3 people are fucking stupid.
It's kind of weird.
So look, we got what? How many people here right now? 5, 6 people, including bulls. There's 6 people. So there's a bunch. There's 2 dumbasses in here. We know one of them. We know one of them.
Well, me and this 2 guns guy are gonna have to fight it out and see which one's the bigger dumbass.
There can only be one.
We know it's not me and Bulls, and Missy has a vagina. We can't call her dumb because that'd be sexist. So it's got to be between you.
Well,
Being a female makes you
reason
immune
for that.
to insults or criticism. That's how that works.
Which I think it's funny. A bunch of dudes that want to fuck me are now calling me a man. Like, does that mean you gay, bro? You like dick, bro?
I do.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying.
Well, I've told you many times, I'd fuck the shit out of you if you was darker. You lack melanin, baby.
I do. I lack a lot of melanin.
You do, because you're a white bitch. And another thing, why you really white. You like ghostly white. You white. But you're sexy, but you're white. You're white. And Shabisky's a whore bitch.
A whore bitch.
At least I'm not a cheap one like you. Okay.
Damn, I'm very cheap, dude.
Yeah, we just established this. All you cost is about as a fucking 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell.
That's right, Shabisky.
Plus $10. We established.
Hell,
That
I
makes
don't
him
even
about a
cost that
$13
much.
whore.
Yeah, well.
I don't even call that. I don't even cost that much. You can give me a fucking junior burger from McDonald's
And a belly rub.
a half a Dr. Pepper,
I need one of those green drinks
and a
too.
Snickers bar. Because I'm not myself
Another
when I'm
green
hungry.
drink.
Yeah, one of them green drinks from Taco Bell. I like those.
You mean the Baja?
Blast is
The Baja
Yeah,
Blast?
The
yeah, the
Baja
Baja.
Blast.
Yeah, the Baja Blast, the green one.
The Baja.
Baja.
I like that one.
Yes, hello. I would like a Baja Blast, please.
A bunch of blast, please, sir. Oh, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to announce this because a first-time guest on the show, Burnt Toast, will be here. But also a returning guest that we all love and want to have sex with, Jeffrey Holiday will be here.
Jeff Holiday.
One of my favorite people. He is literally one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm not lying. He's one of my buds. I mean, there's certain people that I've met on here and stuff, and that I really connect with, and Jeff's one of them. Now it's no secret in the past. At first, I did not like Jeff Holiday. I publicly admitted that I didn't like Jeff Holiday many times. I said, "Fuck that guy. I don't like him." I would say. And I never even met the dude. I just didn't like him. He came off as an asshole to me. But when I physically met him, first thing he did was walk up to me and handed me a flask that looked like a pickle, and it had tequila in it. The man offered me to drink from his pickle.
Oh, dang.
That's C.
That's sexy.
That's how awesome he is. That is why he is the Alpha Chad lieutenant leader of Antifa.
Yeah, but I really got to know Jeff. Yeah, he is that too. And he's a good guy. And his wife, one of my favorite people on the planet also. I love his wife. Mims Memory, she's amazing.
She's an angel walking on earth.
The first time I met her at a party. Jeff was passed out. And me and her sat there and fucking talked for hours. And we just had a great conversation. She was awesome. And another people that I haven't really physically met them yet, but they're my boys, and that's Hannibal and Monty. Those are my boys right there. And
I would love to meet all 3 of those gentlemen. They're all great dudes.
Oh, dude, yeah. But that's not. And of course, everybody knows that I'm boys with Billy and Ben. Everybody knows that. Me and Billy and Ben stayed at a fucking cheap ass hotel together for a week in California. And stuff, and we're really good friends. And you put us 4 together, me, Jeff, Billy, and Ben on Drinking Peasants. That's the best panel you can have on DP, by far.
It was always one of my favorite shows. Whenever it was,
Yeah. Oh, I love hanging with those guys. But anyways, also when Billy pisses me off, I will fart in an air conditioner and walk out.
Mhm.
I did
It's the only way to deal with it. You know?
Billy likes to run his mouth, right? Constantly. I mean, I know you see it on the show, but you know, it's like that in real life. I mean, he's constantly talking. Constantly. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up, Billy. Just kidding. So I got up. I was like, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. And I stopped. I looked at the air conditioner. So I farted in it and walked out. And all I heard was Ben, him, and Barbara. You know Barbara, the YouTuber. All of them scream at once. God damn! Because it was
got him. Got him.
Got him. I got him.
Got him.
Got him.
I heard that he died.
Did he?
The Gotham guy?
The got him guy. Is that
Oh,
true? Because you know how rumors get started on the internet, but I did hear that the
Right.
got him guy got that. Blah, blah, blah.
Got
Got him guy got.
Got it.
Got him guy got.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Everybody get got. He got quick.
He got like a never been got before. I'll tell you that gotness.
Well, I mean, you only got once, right?
You can only get got once, but you can't get got twice if the first get got didn't go too well.
You only got partially got?
He only got halfly got.
Semi got.
Semi got like you know, that's what I
didn't get did.
what?
I did not do
First
this.
got didn't
Got.
get did. Then you could get got a second time.
I understand that perfectly.
That
I've
was-
never been got.
That was almost English. Almost got spoken there. But hey, do you know what I call us? Hey, Missy, do you know what I call a semi-erection?
Chubby?
No, a half fat.
You mean like fat pat?
A half fat. No, not fat Pat. He's full fat. That's a half fat.
No, that's not nice. That's baby fat.
So,
It's a
All those
cutie pat.
whistly sounds.
Don't
yeah.
bring baby fat into this.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
baby fat is a real person.
Right, baby fat is the half pat.
Yeah, but
Half
no,
fat.
the half fat I'm talking
Half
about is my
fat.
dick, and I don't want to compare my dick to Pat's baby.
Fat if it's
Why
only the
did you
size
do
of
that?
fat.
I was talking about my penis, and you brought up the man's child.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
Pimpmunk's dick is.
Not
Excuse
calling
me,
your dick
Pimpmunk.
half fat if it's the size of Tic Tac.
Pimpmunk's dick is way smaller than a baby.
God damn, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
My dick's smaller than a
Man,
baby ant.
Baby fat is
If
half
someone's dick was the size of a baby, that's some elephantitis going on right
Yeah, they got some serious dick issues.
there. Yeah, that thing is
Shabisky-
never getting sucked.
Shabisky's like, hold my beer.
Meanwhile, I hear the term half fat in relation to a penis, and I think of a chode. I think it's wider than it is long.
You shut
So-
up.
I'm sorry. I'm
This is
sorry.
a conversation between me and Missy, not you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought
Nobody
you were
asked
on-
you to jump into our half-fat conversation.
Oh,
you know,
I'm
we start
sorry.
talking about other shit. Maybe you can join in. You were part of the get got conversation,
Okay.
but this is
I'm
the
feeling-
half-fat conversation.
I'm
and this is
feeling
the
pretty got right now, to be
conversation. And you're
honest.
still talking. You're still talking.
You
Still
make me
making
feel
words
got
with your
got.
mouth.
You just got
I
got.
told you stop it.
Sorry.
Still doing it. Don't even apologize.
Sorry.
Choom.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. I'll just leave. I'll just go. I'll just go away. Pim.
Shabisky, calm me down. Sing me a song.
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff.
Stop. No. I will never ask you to do that again. Nope. Won't happen.
What's the matter, Pimpmunk? You don't like Pokemon?
No, that's fine, but his voice is fucking killing me.
He said, "Nah, fuck you, man. I love Pokemon. Fuck Shabisky."
Dude, this is like, I mean, it's like a fucking put the lotion on the skin kind of shit right there. That was creepy, dude.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Do you know what movie that came from, Shabisky?
Yeah.
What's it called?
If you say deafening of the goats, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
I forget the name of it.
Do you know? Do you
Silence
remember
of
anything
the
about
Lamb.
it?
Yeah.
Silence of the Lamb.
Okay.
Deafening of the Goats.
I
was
still haven't
really
seen
fucking
that
funny.
movie.
That was a funny joke, by the way.
That was good. That was
I
good.
love that deafening of the goats.
I want to watch
Uh-huh.
Deafening of the Eels.
That should be a fucking. That actually should be a parody movie right there. Deafening of the Goat. We'll have Shabby in like a fucking jail cell. Missy's the detective that walks up. He's like, I love liver and pork and beans.
And he'll be like, the other guy, the weird one in the other cell would be like, I can smell your farts.
Yeah. I love smelling other people's farts.
That's
Muting of the Rams.
yes, deafening of the goats, muting of the rams.
I got a job at a used car lot one time, Shabby.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I sucked out the farts in the back seats.
Oh.
He's like, is that a real job?
Well, give me an application.
Well, dirt. Are you coughing?
Probably.
You look like you were dying.
Well, you know,
And you, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but no. Like you were doing, no. You're coughing to the bend of your arm, young man.
Yeah, you idiot.
all right, sorry, hold on. I have sanitizer wipes on hand.
Sanitize your hands, child.
We can rectify this. Sorry. You know, it's an educational show here, and especially during a pandemic, we want to make sure that. Well, I mean, I'm not shaking anybody's hands today, anyways, but just in case,
Yeah.
sanitized wipes.
I'm going to sanitize my
Stick it in
hands,
your
too.
mouth. Maybe there's something in there.
I'm going to sanitize my hands. I want to sniff the hand sanitizer and get high for a second.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I
Look at
didn't mean
these
to trick
guys.
addiction, Pimpmunk.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
now that I think about it, I mean, hell, the infection's in your lungs when it comes to coronavirus. I should just roll this big fat fucker up and smoke it, and then I'll sanitize the inside out.
That's some Trumpkin shit right there.
Some what?
Oh, dang.
Some Trumpkin shit.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, because he looks like a pumpkin and his name is Trump, so he's a Trumpkin.
Mm.
Yeah, it's the way it is, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, oh, by the way, well, it ain't the second hour yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it now anyway. Fuck it. $100 stream go today. If we make the $100, then I'll have $100 more than I did before.
Yes, sir.
Offer you can't refuse.
That's yeah. And I will consider doing a Friday show. Consider it. Listen, I said consider.
Mhm.
I like those odds.
Yeah.
Mm.
Proper sanitation is from. Oh fuck! Shut up. So hit that like button, hit that share button. Tell people that we are on the morning wood. Shabisky is about to do something that he's never done before. Think. And my mic stand has went completely crazy now, and I'm having to hold it so
Yeah.
I can talk
That's
into
because
it.
I just started thinking. I fucked it up.
That's God damn it. I'm having, all right. Well,
Fucked
by
it
the
up
way,
with my
it is
mic.
that time of day. What's your word of the day, Shabby? You think I forgot? I didn't forget.
I was hoping that you'd forget.
I did not forget, Shabby. Word of the day.
I don't have a word of the day
Get
yet.
it? You
Just
should have
go to
already
dic-
had
just-
it.
okay,
I
hold on.
told you.
Just
Hold
go to dictionary.com real quick. Go.
You got this, buddy.
I believe in you.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking.
Do 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 do.
Hold on. I got something. Hold on. Almost.
Okay.
Okay.
Pressure's on.
So, okay. So the word is floxinosinihilipilification. It means it's the action or habit of estimating something as worthless.
Wow. That's a good
Can you
one.
Say it
spell
again?
that?
What?
What's
Say
the
it one more
word?
time.
Floxinocini pilification.
Lotsy, not
Use it in a sentence.
You should at least try to pick a word you could fucking pronounce.
I just said it,
I was
idiot.
gonna send you gumption.
See,
Oh
he knows it. I
Wow.
did it.
Well, how the hell do you make the bitch say it? Can you make the bitch say it?
Oh God. It wasn't a bitch, it was a dude, but it was complicated still, even just hearing him say it. Holy fuck. It's like they said a whole sentence, but it's a word.
Why did you pick one of the longest words
Longest word.
ever made?
I don't know.
You
He
could
likes
have
to
picked
challenge.
radiology if you wanted to. You picked floxicodilinamination.
It literally takes less time to describe
Shut up,
to give the
John.
definition
Okay.
of that word than it is to say the word.
That was a great word. Okay.
It's the most useless word
Now you
ever.
have to use the word in a sentence.
Use it in a sentence.
um, um,
Well, think about the definition, Shab. Who does it remind you of?
Come on.
Goddamn.
Sit underneath it.
This is going to be a segment from now on. And I'm also trying to get an intro for this segment, and we got some other segments coming too. So go ahead, using the sentence, Shabby.
uh,
I don't think that's a sentence.
hold on, I'm trying to think. This is
Say the word and then say the definition.
It's your fault
again.
for picking the fucking word.
This is this. Say roxanophication is the art of whatever.
Art.
The art. It sounds like an art.
It's not nice.
Nociniilipification is the action or habit of estimating something as worthless, such as Pimpmunk.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
See? Good job, Shabby.
But I'm not worthless.
It was a joke, Pimp. God, come here, give me a
That
kiss.
hurt my heart, Shabby.
It was a
No,
joke,
he was
babe.
saying that you would prognosticate things as worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I still don't know what the fuck he said. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the word myself where I can figure it out. Yeah, I didn't get educated on this at all.
Loxanophilification when it comes to picking.
Snuffleupagus, what'd you just say,
I
man?
don't fucking know. Shab is prone to floccosnuffleupagation.
I believe that implicitly.
That is why would you pick that fucking word? You just typed it out in the chat room. Why would anybody pick that fucking
It's a
word?
great word. It's the greatest
Dictionary.com literally puts a word of the day
And that was the word of
as
the day.
the first banner you see, and it's never that.
Yeah.
Although it is a Japanese word today, I think.
I mean, I'm glad you tried real hard, but damn.
Going for gold.
I mean, I wouldn't even went for that shit.
I did it.
No, you really didn't do it. You because I
did it, man.
couldn't even. I can't pronounce that fucking word either.
Do it. Try it.
Fuck you. What I
Good job. That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Floxanophilia.
Is that the longest word in the world?
No, but it might be the longest in the English language. There's a German word that's longer.
Shit.
It's like a number or something.
Missy's laptop messed up.
Boo.
Yeah, that's a long fucking word, dude. How many letters is that?
Too many.
Here,
No.
I'll count them.
Don't-
1, 2,
Don't
3.
count them out loud. Yeah, Missy, if you pee on your laptop, it will fix it. Works every time.
29 letters I counted.
Fucking fast counter.
That's a lot of letters for one word, Shabby. And you
fucked
went
up
for
that
that. I'm surprised you went for that one. I really am. I wouldn't have went for that one.
No way.
I also commend Shabisky on his boldness on trying.
I do not condemn. I do not do
Condemn.
that.
You
He
do
should be
condemn him.
condemned.
I do not condemn.
Sorry.
My
Should be.
mic stand is all fucked today, bro.
Why'd you break it?
Idiot.
It's the only
Piss
one
off.
like that. Watch it, it'll flow away. Look at it go.
Well, tape it down or something.
Do what?
Feel
Tape it,
lunch money.
Ape it down, you dumbass.
hook tape to the desk, then hook it to that. You got this.
My
Do
damn
some ghetto rigging shit.
And my camera went fucking stupid all of a sudden. Okay.
God,
Yeah, that's
show's under attack.
Shabisky fucked it all up with that long ass goddamn word.
It's true.
Sorry.
A flapping a notification. Fuck your education is what it sounds like. Anyways, I hope Missy gets her laptop fixed.
If not,
I-
rest in peace.
Yeah, I hate for it to not work. And so let's see. He is 17. Oh, dude, the hurricanes are coming.
Yay!
And it looks like it's going to be pretty fucked. This one about to hit. It's going to mess Louisiana up again. It's pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. Hopefully them dams will work this time.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Shabby?
No.
Hurricanes. It's a big boom boom in the sky.
Mm.
I guess. Oh yeah. Holy shit.
Mm.
The lightning go flash, flash. You know what lightning is, right, Shabby?
No.
It's when Jesus takes pictures.
Really?
I've never heard that one.
I heard that when I was a kid. I heard Jesus bowling when it thundered.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think it's again, I mean, whatever. I think it's a little irresponsible to tell kids that because, like, nowadays there is a scientific explanation for something as, you know.
Yeah, but when they're
Explainable as
fucking
thunder.
5.
Yeah, but 5 is the age. But like, I mean, it's just
Well-
it is kind of funny to see him running around like that's God fighting the devil.
We need
Whoa.
to apply some anti-disestablishmentarianism in regards to how you guys are treating Shabisky. Your actions are going to give us all hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. And we are now dealing with incomprehensibilities as a result.
John Morgan said
I
they
agree.
literally Google long words.
What?
Don't even try.
Hippo monster quipophilia?
Fuck all that shit.
The
Is
robot
that like
bitch
when
did
you-
it real quick.
Thank you, John
Is that when
Morgan, for
hippos
the
make
tip.
sense?
Highly appreciate. What was it? $25. We got 5 earlier, so that's 30. Need 70 more to make the stream go. Thank you so much, John Morgan. But I know you went and googled long words just to make that fucking comment.
There's no way he knows how to spell that whole word.
Uh,
That would be weird.
Of course, he hasn't committed to memory.
now you have to give
Also-
another 25 for googling.
Oh damn. That's your Google tax. As we all know, Google's not free.
Your G-Tax. Oh God, I said G-Tax.
No.
God. You're fired.
You heard he called me homosexual, right?
What?
Yeah, G-Man said, he was like, why is everybody questioning me on what I said? Why don't you question Billy on whatever he said about Billy and whatever he said about Billy? And why don't you guys question Pimpmunk's homosexuality?
I do question your homosexuality, Pimpmunk,
I
and
don't
that I don't
question.
think
I
it's
love
true.
such dick.
Oh, okay. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I started questioning your homosexuality around the time I started considering that you might be straight.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal, dude. I am straight enough to make jokes about me sucking dick.
Yeah, me too. I say it all the time.
Don't give a fuck. You know, and I had somebody actually message me and asked me, I understand what he said was bad, but why did you personally get so mad? And I had to explain that on DP last night, and I'll explain it here again. well, as you all, most of you know, one of my best friends, D, recently came out as transgender. And when G-Man said that, the first face I saw, when he said he was going to beat a transgender person with a baseball bat, the first face I saw was D's. And I got angry. I got mad.
I have a cousin. Missy has a son. Like
Mhm.
these are people.
Yes.
And I think G-Man's whole head was around like he this hypothetical person tricked him, and therefore a totally non-lethal hurling off a building is warranted because of a trick.
Well,
when that wasn't even like the premise.
He's made anti-gay comments before.
Yeah.
And you know, and the whole joke about the tricking part, I don't really give a shit about that because, you know, being deceived. Okay, if you want to really break that part, now being deceived is wrong, but deceiving someone does not deserve the death penalty. Right? It does not deserve.
Not even from the state.
Yeah,
let alone privately, like with the baseball bat covered in barbed wire.
It's fucking retarded. It's a dumbass thing to say. But if you break down what the man said, it was vicious. It was
and y'all gave him every single chance to recant, to call it a joke, to do anything he needed to do. He could have walked off that ledge 4 or 5 times over, and he just kept jumping.
And it was a very talked about thing over the weekend. I mean, dude, there were so many streams and shit about it. People were fucking angry. And like I said, I may dislike this next person I'm going to say very much, but I will give Shanny for Christ her due. And she publicly unfriended him on YouTube and said she can't stand behind somebody who would say something like that.
Credit where it's due.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, now they may be friends again next week. Who knows?
Yeah, I wonder if he's still living in that house.
No, apparently he's living in a family member's closet. Honestly, he makes videos from there, and I'm not gonna make fun of that.
Yeah, I get it, man. Times are rough.
Times are rough.
He's got somewhere to be.
But now here's the deal. The only reason I wouldn't make fun of that is because of the kind of person he is. It's like Shanny, right? I normally don't make fun of people's looks. I would not. I don't give a fuck what you look like. If you're ugly, fat, skinny, thin, I don't give a damn. But if you're a horrible person, then it's easy to make fun of your looks. And you know,
it may be low hanging fruit, but if you're gonna if all your fruit hang that low, it becomes a moot point. Like.
Yeah, smorgasbord, it's a buffet.
Where he lives, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna, you know. I care about what he said, and what he said was disgusting. Yeah. And so he can, you know. And honestly, I think it's because G-Man wants a dick.
Could be repressing some stuff.
I think, you know, and if he digs enough in Shanny's rose, he may find one.
Again, I believe I said this last time I was on the show. We can all rest easy at night knowing that no beautiful transgender person will ever look twice G-Man's way. But it doesn't make the things he said any less disgusting.
And the reason, yeah, that's true. And the reason G thinks might think I'm gay, because I know it makes him extremely uncomfortable, right? So for years now, when I've had conversations with G, I'd always say shit like, G, let me touch your nipples. Let me get naked with you, because I know it makes him uncomfortable.
It's because he wants it. He knows he wants a little bit of Pimpmunk.
So he thinks but he takes things literal. I noticed that about him. I didn't notice that until recently. That G-Man takes everything you say literal.
Mm-hmm.
Not a very smart man.
And yeah, he's not very smart at all. And it's sad to say this, but. You know, the little crew that they had going on for a minute, G-Man, Shanny, Rev, Von Helton, and Brett Keane. Brett Keane is the smartest motherfucker out of that group.
That's saying something, I guess.
But here's the thing.
He really is.
Said Brett Keane was stupid, though. Brett Keane is not a stupid man. He is crazy as all fucking get out, but he's not stupid. Brett Keane does have a mental problem. Y'all do realize that, right? Brett Keane has medical stuff going on in his head that makes him do the shit he does.
Sure. I mean, there's.
And I honestly do not think, and I know people think I'm weird for this. I would like to talk to Brett Keane about what G-Man said. Because people say he would agree. I do not think Brett Keane would support what G-Man said about transgender.
I don't think he would either.
I think Brett Keane would come on the wood.
He wants you to pay him to show up.
The wood. Rick, he was on the old show, Pimpmunk show one time, but he was brought there for a reason, and then he's stupid. But yeah,
He's not stupid, but he's
me and Brad had our problems, because I liked fucking with people back then, and it was all fun. That's the difference. That's the reason I got out of the drama game, because I did drama. It was fun drama. It was like back and forth that wasn't personal. The shit wasn't personal. But when shit started getting personal with people doxing people swatting people getting people fired, I backed away from that shit because it wasn't fun anymore.
That's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. And then Brett made a video where he was making fun of my mom one night, and that's the only time, because I was live when he was doing it. And Paul Ziegler was on the stream with me, and Tommy from the Bronx, I think, and some other people, and I lost my shit. I started screaming, and that's one of the only times I ever really lost my temper. And people thought I was going to do that when Joe said the shit about my dad. I didn't. I just cut it off.
Can both fix me?
Do what, baby?
I have an infinite screen right now.
Bunch of clowns.
Yeah, there are a bunch of clowns, PT. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I forgot the squeaky nose today.
So how much I need now? Oh, I needed what earlier?
A swift $20.
I mean, how much?
You need $20 right now to get to 100.
Is that correct?
Yes,
Because you got 5, you got a 25.
5, 25, and 50.
So the goal was 1,000.
And remember, he said he'd consider it.
I said consider.
Okay.
Bulls, fix me.
He's not feeling good, so maybe he's laying
Maybe
down.
he's
Or
not
something.
listening.
He's pooping.
Your computer shouldn't have fucked up, Missy.
Yeah.
You watch too much porn.
Bulls may be having a smoke break. Sometimes he goes outside and has a smoke break during the show. And he doesn't feel well. I hope he isn't asleep.
Speaking of a break during the show, oh my, look at the time.
Hey, Pimp, what do we do in the second hour?
I have no clue. What do we do in the second hour, Missy?
We e-demand.
That's right. We e-demand. That's when I tell you to give Shabisky no money and give me and Missy money and give in the description below. Shabisky has a Patreon. Please throw him a few bucks for the work he does here. He deserves it. Missy has a Patreon. Please throw her a few bucks. She deserves it. And of course, Booleanenator, the great producer man, has a Patreon. Please throw him a few bucks. He damn sure deserves it. And I have a Patreon. I fucking deserve it more than they do because I'm better than they are. But no, I'm joking. I am better than they are. Anyways, I have a Patreon, I have a Streamlabs, and a direct link to PayPal. If you'd like to tip, my goddamn mic stand's going crazy again. If you'd like to tip, there is that down there. And also, I'll put the Cash App in the chat room if you'd like to tip that way. Tips are much, much needed because I'm moving and all that good shit.
Heeding the call.
Thank you, two girls.
What a cutie pie.
Yeah, I am a cutie pie. Thank you.
Mwah.
Thank you very much. So that goal was made, but there is many other goals. Because, dude, you know how much a U-Haul costs?
Two.
Too much.
It's too fucking... And then the motherfucker, because I've used U-Haul before, they'll fuck you out of money every time. Every fucking time. They'll say it wasn't clean. And I mean, at one time I wiped that motherfucker down, sprayed it down, made sure everything, and they said there was an ash on the floor. So they charged me like $50 or something.
They tried to get me on the fuel game.
They'll try to fuck you on fuel, yeah.
Yeah. So here's what I do. I take when I get the keys to rent it, I take pictures of everything around the car, outside and in, all the gauges, and I'm like, "Fuck you!" And they're like, "Okay, just kidding."
Got us.
and then you still got to watch to make sure, like, if they are, because they'll bill you and then tell you about it afterward, and you got to make sure, like, if they already debited your account or whatever, and then you got to, like, make sure you get any refund you're owed if they fuck you like that. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But I ain't even found a place yet. We're trying to get back in my hometown. But it's so hard right now. It's crazy. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, by the way, if Missy would do this, because she's got that we do now. Morningwood has an official Twitter, and if you guys want to follow it, Missy will post the link in there, and y'all, it's just at the Morningwood, right, or Morningwood 4 or whatever.
Well, I just had it as the Morningwood. And when I went and created it and everything went through, for some reason they entered the number 4 at the end of it. So I had to go tweak it a little bit. So I'm going to drop the link right now in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so you'll get all the updates. We'll post pictures and shit, whatever. We'll get some more shit on there for you. And there's a subscribe star or whatever it's called coming soon.
I gotta put that up too.
We gotta put that up, and that way you get rewards for tiers. We'll be doing like private shows, and we'll have Patreon of the month club shit. I got all kinds of ideas coming from that. And me and Shab and Missy's and Bull's got to talk about a few things. You got to get ideas from them, even though I really don't listen to their ideas. I like for them to think they matter, and they really don't. Well, Bull's matters, and Missy's tits matter.
It's called the illusion of control.
Yeah, no, they matter. Of course, I am not Ellen DeGeneres.
Yep. Yeah.
Take my money.
You damn right I will.
Thank you.
I won't take your money because you're a black guy. I will let you give me money.
Ow, how magnanimous.
I do not take from the black people. I love the black community. Especially your women.
Mm-hmm.
Black guys, I don't really care about too much. I'm joking.
Canceled.
I'm like, I think, like, other than that on Hannibal Money, Hannibal's like, Pimpmunk's way blacker than G-Man. Because I am. And I'm blacker than Monty's ass. Let's be honest with you. I'm blacker than Monty. I mean, not by skin tone, but everything else, I'm blacker than Monty's ass. Me and Monty's like the two opposites. We get along very well, but like he's a black guy that likes the white pussy. I'm the white guy that likes the black pussy. You know? He's got dreads. I've got dreads. You know.
His is just a little.
Mine's the
down
pubic
south.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm blacker than most black people. Well, no. Get this right. I say black. When I say black, I mean ghetto, right? I'm more ghetto than most people. I'm trash. I'm ghetto as hell. Dude, I'm that motherfucker got an antenna with 10 cans on the motherfucker. Aluminum foil. I'm that motherfucker, yo. Anyways. How could you do it, pimp? I don't know.
How could you do it?
How could you do it? I love my peoples. All peoples. White people. Well, not Asians. They're bad drivers.
You know, I'm 1/1000th Asian, pimp, you asshole.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not.
I'm joking. I love Asian people. I love all people except assholes.
Mm.
You know, G-Man, no. Shanny, no. Shabisky, no. Missy, yes. Shabisky, say something.
What? What do you want from me?
Words.
Okay, stop.
A conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm a little shy. We're hanging out with my crush.
You hanging what?
Aw. He said
We're
we're
Two
hanging
guns.
out with his crush.
Two
Two
guns.
guns.
Did you hear that?
He's all nervous in front of him.
Who's your crush?
Oh, two guns.
Two guns?
He's like, 2 guns.
I thought you meant dirt, but that motherfucker.
Listen, we can all be each other's crushes, all
He
right?
looks like
Missy can watch.
He looks like the reject uncle that comes around. Everybody's like hiding shit and stuff.
Everybody's like, hide. Oh God, it's Uncle Two Guns.
Yeah. Hide the silverware. This motherfucker upon it.
Oh, pawn the silverware. That's cold, man.
See how it is. See how it is. It's because I'm Jewish, isn't it? You
Yeah,
prick.
Maybe.
You prick.
It might be.
Anyways, is Bull's back? Is Bull's you all right?
I'm still stuck like this.
That's what I was asking for. He fell asleep at one time. It scared us all.
I mean, I've
yeah,
messaged him.
He don't feel well today, and I hate that. I wish that if I'd have knew beforehand, I wouldn't have done the show because I don't want him to do it when he's sick. But yeah.
Yeah, we could have had Shab produce it for the day. you
No,
know?
we couldn't have.
Oh yeah, no, he needs
It's
all
out
that
of
stuff.
Not saying Shab can't do it. That ain't why.
No, I
Shab-
forgot. He needs all that stuff.
Yeah,
to do
he
it.
needs all
doesn't
the
have all
stuff,
that
yeah.
things.
Yeah, the Shab. I mean, I'm not saying Shab couldn't do it. I'm just saying that the reason
He doesn't have all like the.
he
layers
doesn't
of
have the
stuff.
intros and all that shit, the layers. So yeah, that's the only reason.
I forgot about that.
And plus, he's a dumbass. But anyways, no, he's not a dumbass.
No, I just hope Bulls is okay.
I do too. I hope heroin addicts are okay too.
A weird thing to say right
That's
now.
pretty random.
Well, you don't wish they were okay?
Yeah, man.
No, I
You don't
hope they
have
all
this
die.
all too. Oh God.
Damn. You want them all to OD?
What a
Oh,
dick.
no.
Kind of an asshole.
Me?
I told you it was the only way
Look,
to avoid it.
Look, I'll pawn your silverware, but I do hope that drug addicts get help.
Addiction is a disease, Two Guns.
I'm addicted to pawning silverware, okay?
Yeah. There goes Missy's junky ass again.
Ah,
They can't see her,
Yeah.
but of course she's smoking on the glass dick once again.
I want to do that. I want to do that too. I'm going to take a dab. Pim, you take a dab too.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, let's go, Pim.
No, that's no,
Family
that's
dab.
the wrong kind of dab. Okay,
Family dabbers.
that is not the right dab. That's
Family
the cringy
dab.
dab.
Yeah. Dude, I don't do, even if I smoke weed, I don't like doing dabs.
What are you gonna do?
Too much for me, man. I'm a lightweight when it comes to that shit. You
Yeah,
know that?
dude. When you don't, it's basically like it's the difference between like being a lightweight on alcohol and
Yeah.
you know, let's say smoking a joint is drinking a beer. Taking a dab is taking a shot.
Yeah.
You take a couple shots and you ain't drank in about 6 months, you're gonna get fucked up. Same
Yeah.
goes for a couple dabs.
Yeah.
It wasn't my first dab, but a friend of mine gave me a dab one time, and it was huge. He was just trying to be like nice when we were hanging out.
Yeah.
It gave me my very first panic attack. Legit. I
Is
freaked
my lung
out.
collapsing? Why am I
Well,
sweating so much? Why do I feel my heart?
Well, yeah, and I was just so I was just so inside my own head, just like thinking about past life choices that never bothered me before.
Silverware.
I'm like curled up on a love seat by myself, just like, oh shit.
There
And
was some
then
nice forks.
after about half an hour of that, he could tell also high as shit that I was clearly having. It took him a while because he was high, but he was finally like, let's watch. We were watching like a super heavy episode of like Star Trek TNG. It was like one of those really good
God,
like
you're fucking
ethical episodes, and I was just feeding into it. And then he switched to South Park, and I was fine.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I'm better now. But it was not
Yeah.
good for a good like half hour.
I don't mind admitting it. I mean, like I used to smoke a lot back in my 20s, but it's been a long fucking time. And so when I do like I go out to legal states, whatever, I'm a lightweight. I'll buy me a fucking juju joint, and that's I go about my business.
Mm.
And if you don't know what a juju joint is, it's basically a disposable little vape pen that has about 40 hits to it. And yeah, I'll buy one of them and hit it every now and again and have a nice calm high and feel good. And yeah, if if I had the availability to those around here, I would hit them a lot more because I like that feeling that it gives me. But yeah, and I also got to be careful about certain because I've learned lately there's certain marijuanas that will help you with blood pressure, but there's certain ones that will raise your blood. So you have to know which is which and all that shit. So
yeah, and then sometimes everything's a hybrid, so it's got like a little bit of each in it.
Yeah. And then which one? I always get this for it's indica, right? That brings you down, right? Those are usually good for me.
Yeah.
My understanding is that my understanding is that that's like not necessarily always reliable, but that is the perception, I think.
Yeah. It's the norm, but I think nowadays there's so many different strains out there that most things are hybrids. So there are a little bit of some of the other kind in everything, so you can only really like hope to be getting.
Well, that's why
for the most part it's true.
That's why you ask, well, if you're in a legal state, you ask the shop, is this pure? Yeah, and they'll let you, and they're really good, so they know what they're talking about, so they're the professionals, and they help you find what you need.
For the most part nowadays, everything is a hybrid to a certain extent. Like if you get an indica or a sativa, it's just going to be an indica or sativa dominant hybrid.
Yeah,
so most of it's gene. Yeah. But
the sativas are normally the ones that, I mean, not all sativas, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of the ones that will raise your blood pressure. If I'm remembering correctly.
They're the ones that can make you, kind of paranoid, feel a little jittery.
And if you get paranoid, your anxiety goes up and your blood pressure goes up. So there you go.
Exactly.
They're also the ones that are usually used for, it's like a head high. It's like good for creativity.
Uh-huh.
So if you're not prone to for freaking out on it or whatever, it's the sort of thing that like friends of mine will smoke and then go for a run. Or like
I go for body high. I love
doing sativa during the day.
I go for the body high because it eases pain, right? And I have a lot of pain, and that's the reason I like the body highs more because when I smoke a good body high weed, it does actually because. People don't. I mean, most of y'all know, but I have a problem with bone spurs. I have several bone spurs on each leg, so I go through a lot of pain and shit, and so it does help. Mm-hmm. And plus, blowjobs help. So that's the reason when I go to Nevada, the next time I go to Nevada, Shabisky and me go ride around together a lot.
Yeah, because Shabisky,
little roadhead.
Legal in Nevada, Shabisky is the sole proprietor of his own escort service.
See, I've been to Nevada a few times, but every time I go, I always go to Reno, which is not around his area. But the next time I plan to go to Nevada, I'm going in his area. Me and Shabisky gonna tear Vegas up. That's just what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do IRL streams.
See, it's his city. It's his city, but I'm gonna show Shabisky how to be a man. That's what will happen.
I think Shab should take you lizard hunting.
Yeah,
no, we're not going to do any kind of boring bullshit like going looking for fucking lizards. We're not doing that shit. We're going to casinos slapping girls on the asses. We're going to look at strippers. We're going to fucking get drunk, high. We're going to do grown-up shit. We ain't looking for goddamn lizards.
Yeah, you can go do that, and then we'll go do lizard hunting.
So pissed off the desert, just walking. Fuck you, Shabisky. We should be at the casino right now.
I'm going to travel. Look, I'm going to travel hundreds of miles to go look for a goddamn lizard in his backyard. Fuck no, I'm not.
It's going to be fun, Pen.
Y'all out y'all goddamn mind. Y'all piss me off sometimes.
I'm going to find a chuckwalla.
Oh, I don't want. I'm going to find a whore where I can fuck a vagina. How about that?
You're going to go find a chicken walrus.
A chicken walrus?
Yeah, you can pay an escort to be in the video when you go out and look for lizards.
Yeah, bring the escort with you. She can be the bait for the chicken walrus.
Hey,
what the
baby,
fuck is a chicken walrus?
Hey, baby, you 50 an hour? Let's go on lizards, baby. Let's go.
It's chicken. It's the lizard I just said. Idiot. How about you learn about
Again,
lizard?
I never
that would be
remember. I call it a
awesome,
chicken.
PT.
I call it a chicken
That would be
walrus.
great. I'll tell you what, PT. You later on, since it's gonna be next year, maybe the Corona will be kind of cool. Let me know, and I'll make the trip around that time. Me, you, and Shabisky. Maybe we can get Missy out there. We have like some morning wood shit, and yeah, that'd be good.
I guess.
He said he's gonna be out in Arizona like a year. He said hopefully coming to Nevada. So maybe we can work something out. Maybe we can do it. That'd be a time we can do a good pimp gathering.
Yeah. I mean, if he's really going to do it, giving everyone a year to plan for it, that's like plenty of time.
Well, see, that's what the last time I did the pimp gathering, we planned it for 9 months before we did it.
That's what I mean.
And,
Like, it gives everyone time to, especially in this day and age, you know.
Well, yeah, and it was also it cost a lot. That cost a lot because we rented a house for a week, and those houses aren't cheap.
Mm-mm.
And everybody chipped in, right? Well, I was going to, but somebody said, "I got you, pimp." And I was like, "Oh, you got me," because it was there to honor the Pimpmunk. It was a pimp gathering, and I got pissed off at everybody though, because Landon was there, and Landon bought so much alcohol for the house. There was so much, but he bought a bottle of Maker's Mark, which is my whiskey, right? Everybody knows that's my whiskey. And he said, "This is Pimp's whiskey. Nobody touches it." Them motherfuckers made Irish coffee with my whiskey.
How many people did you kill?
Well, you
none of
can't
them's
speak
here.
about that.
Good,
All
good.
of them.
Yeah, that was the right call.
Yeah, it made me mad. And my girl, Raisin Girl, I think she may be in the chat. I'm not sure. She was there, and she got mad. She's like, "Motherfuckers, this is Pimp's goddamn whiskey." Because Raisin Girl is one of those bad bitches. Like, she's one of those, like, she'll whoop your ass kind of bitch. I mean, she'll like whip a titty out and hit a cop. She don't give a damn. You know, like Missy in a way, I think. I think Missy and Raisin would get along a lot. I really want them to hang out because I think they get along. And, yeah, and Raisin would hit Missy if she picks on me like she does sometimes. Missy picks on me.
I do. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you prick.
PimpCon is a sex party. No, PimpCon is not. It's not PimpCon. It's the pimp gathering. And no, it's not a sex. Well, there was a lot of sex there though, but it wasn't with me though. I ain't had no sex the whole time.
I did.
That's fucked up.
In the bushes outside.
But there were, see, and that's another thing. There was a person there, a transgender girl that I know very well. Her name's Alexis. Fucking amazing person, right? And that was another time when G-Man mentioned it. I thought about Alexis because I've known her for years. But Alexis is so cool. But she was coming out of the shower, and I was in there and fixing a sandwich or something, and she ran through the house and had a towel on and said, "Hey, Pimp, look!" And she threw her towel off, and there was her big ass dick there, a huge cock. And I got angry, not because she showed me her dick, because she has a big dick and doesn't want it. I have this little tiny ass penis, and I want a big dick.
Transplant.
And I was angry about that. But she's also beautiful. Alexis is a beautiful girl. One of the sweetest people you'll ever know. And I had an experience with Alexis that was awesome. Because the first time I met her was in North Carolina. And it was the first time she ever used the ladies' bathroom because she felt like if anybody fucked with her, that I would protect her. And that meant a lot to me. And yeah, that meant a lot to me. So, yeah. And you also got to understand, people, this woman right here on the show, I fuck with her sometimes, but when the shit that G-Man said hit her personally, because she has a trans child. If you don't realize that, Missy has a trans child. And that shit, and Missy means a lot to me, so that meant something. You know, I know a lot of trans people. And that's the funny thing is because before I started doing this shit, I never met a trans person. Before I started doing the entertainment stuff online. And then when I met them, and I started meeting them, I started asking questions. I started asking them stuff, and there was a couple that, "Oh God, don't ask questions, that's offensive." But most of them were like, "I'm glad you're, because you're trying to learn about us." And they're amazing people, so they're assholes too. But there's assholes in every bunch. Shabisky's a lot of people don't know that Shabisky was born a woman.
You guys say a lot of people don't know Shabisky's an asshole.
Well, everybody knows that. But Shabisky, I think, if you didn't know it, I'm serious. But people, he don't care if me talking about that. He's a female to male transgender. His original name was Shannon. That's where the Shabisky comes from. I don't know what the fuck. He's not. People don't get that started because he's not. But Missy's got an Adam's apple that she comes.
Because I'm a man.
I'm a girl and Missy's a guy.
See, what it is, they swapped.
Yeah.
Missy used to be Shabisky.
I actually keep this beard to cover up my lack of an Adam's apple. So, Missy, if you want to trade.
No, that
If you
beard is
want.
there to cover up the silverware that's behind it.
That's true. This is my main silverware pouch, just above the Jew gold.
Hey, Bulls, are you back, buddy?
Here's not.
Okay. Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna message you.
Go ahead and talk.
So let's talk about silverware and how much of it you guys have, because I'm going to steal it.
I have not nearly enough. Nothing to return a profit, really.
Well, you might think that, but you'd be surprised for the right buyer at the right time. Put a little bit of special polish on there, make it look like it's real silver and not, aluminum or steel or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm an expert in these things, as we've recently established.
We haven't heard the money music in the last few minutes. Shabisky. Get on to them.
Where the hell's the money music? The music money, guys.
Money, guys. Goddamn. What the fuck?
I want to see
Listen,
some big
guys.
tips.
Big
Some big
tips.
tips.
Show us your tips, guys.
Big tips.
Oh, yeah. Show us your big
yeah, show us your tips.
Oh, damn.
Not only are we here to
yeah.
entertain you and make you laugh, but we're also here to make it profitable.
Yes, this is a business. God damn it.
He's okay.
God damn it.
He's okay.
We give you this product for free, expecting you to pay for it. No.
I have real silver. He has real silver? Oh, you're not welcome to his house. He has real silver.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Mr. Bacon.
Mr. Bacon. Hey, I'm the only one who can call him Bacon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to
Don't you
overstep.
ever call my man Bacon again.
tips.
My pet
Please,
name is Bacon.
please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey,
Why are you off camera, Shabisky?
I'm just
He-
doing
he's
something here real quick.
Are you getting naked?
No, I'm not getting naked.
Yes,
We don't believe you.
Oh, that's right. His girlfriend's there. He can't get naked.
he's taking a trick. He's working, man.
I'm tricking you.
Nobody says
Turning
tricks.
He's doing a pop shove it, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the documentary Pimps Up, Hoes Down?
No.
Yeah, I should watch that on your movie night, Shabisky.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, that's a
Tell me more.
documentary. Do y'all watch many documentaries on your movie night?
No, we haven't watched. I can't think of
Yeah, I
one
don't know if
documentary.
we've watched a documentary
You
yet.
need to watch some documentaries. I know John watches documentaries, so he'll give you some good ones. There's one, I can't remember the title of it, but it's about one of those guys. I can't remember their fucking names. Back in the, I think, 70s, the two guys, it was during the RNC and the DNC. There was one Republican, one Democrat, and they were back and forth. And it was the first time a guy got cussed on live television. He got mad, called him a son of a bitch or something like that. There's a documentary about it. It's called The Worst of Enemies, The Best of Enemies, or something like that. And it was a really good documentary. I recommend that. And also, if you want to have fun, watch The Tiger King. But I figure John's got a bunch of good And no, there's some. If you watch the Last Dance documentary about Jordan, oh my God, that's a good one. If you
I'm
have
not really
any,
huge into basketball.
I don't really give a shit. And I'll tell you why. No, I wasn't being mean. I'm gonna tell you why I said that, because it's such a interesting documentary about the whole team and about what was going on and
I
behind
do
the
get
scenes.
that. I do understand that. I'm just saying, I personally, the reason why I haven't watched any kind of sports documentary like that is just because it's just not interesting in my opinion.
See, you need to, I'm a sports nut, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're insulting my man.
No,
right
I
now.
love the fact that you love it.
I love
I
sports.
think it's very manly, and I think it's great.
I don't talk about it a lot because there's a lot of nerds on here, right? And they don't really get into sports. I'm not insulting. Nerds are in power, dude. Nerds are what's cool these days. I'm not insulting you. I'm not insulting, but there's a lot
I
of
like
people.
the man's man. I'm just saying that's why I haven't seen it.
That's not even what this is about, the man's man. I just really love sports. And I watch and I'm weird because I'll sit and watch fucking boring sports. I love competition. I love I love watching people compete, and I love watching greatness, right? Like, I'm not a golf fan, but Tiger Woods was playing back in the day. I watched him because I knew I was watching greatness. And, and by the way, anybody who says LeBron James is better than Jordan is fucking stupid.
Oh, damn.
LeBron James is not on the level of fucking Jordan, dude. Does anybody here like sports? Anybody?
I mean, I don't hate them. I love when football season comes around. I will sit and watch football every Sunday, every Monday. I love football season. Basketball, I've just never been able to. If you give me a documentary about football, I'll watch it. I watched
that's my number one sport.
I watched a wrestling documentary actually. That Foxtrot, whatever, the Fox, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
It was with that crazy millionaire dude. Right, it was amazing. And they made a movie about it, and I watched the movie too. It's just something about basketball. I love
basketball too.
Like, I can't get into baseball.
Basketball, my two top sports. Well, actually, back in the day, some of you may not know this, and back in the day, I was a boxing. I like watching MMA. Boxing was my sport, and then it got really corrupted, and I got away from it. And now I do like MMA. I love MMA. MMA is awesome.
Probably one of the only girls that actually grew up watching WWE wrestling. Mankind will always have.
The wrestling. Yeah, wrestling's cool. Well, it used to be cool. It's not cool anymore. I agree with you. Mick Foley's actually one of my favorite wrestlers. If you can tell me my favorite wrestler, anybody on here right now can tell, because we've talked about this on Tab DP. If you can tell me my.
Your muffler in.
Who?
The guy. You got your muffler in. You in your muffler.
You know what I'm talking about. Is his name
not? The fuck is his name?
What the fuck is she talking about mufflers?
You guys know, it's the guy that keeps the thing in his butt. Who's that? Put your fucking thing in.
The fuck is she talking about?
Dusty Rhodes.
Is your muffler in?
He kept the thing in his butt?
Yeah. Story about how he kept this thing in his butt that held piss and shit and stuff. And he asked some other wrestler, is your muffler in? And it fell out during a wrestling match or something.
I have no idea what you're doing.
It's a story Billy told on fucking DP.
You don't listen to Billy though. Billy doesn't tell true stuff. Billy makes shit up.
Billy the fraud.
Fucking name.
It's Dusty.
His name is Dusty Rhodes. Is not my favorite wrestler. I love Dusty, but no, he was not my favorite pro wrestler. Anybody in there? No. See, y'all don't even know me, people. Y'all don't know me. No, it's not Roddy Piper. Wait a minute. One person, Bill fucking Hicks, who I would have not thought would have guessed it. Exactly. Jerry the King fucking Lawler is my favorite wrestler of all time. And and most of y'all may know him as a commentator. But see, I grew up in Mississippi, right next to Memphis, where he wrestled, and he was a fucking icon. He was the Hulk Hogan of the South. Trust me. He could every Monday night they would be 1,500 to 2,000 people in a coliseum every fucking Monday night.
I watched wrestling right when The Rock first. I remember when he came out. I remember when everyone started going crazy.
He didn't come out. He's not gay.
I mean, became a wrestler. And when he started that whole, can you smell what The Rock's cooking bullshit? And The two guys that would go like this all the time. You know those guys?
Mhm.
There was two of them. They were always going like that.
That's Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah, those,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the Undertaker
Undertaker.
and his brother, the big one that always wore a
Kane.
mask. Yep. And Mick
What-
Foley, he was always my favorite.
Who?
Mick Foley, the fucking
Mick Foley is, yeah.
man.
Well, Lawler's my favorite, but now I'm a huge Austin fan too. Stone Cold, you gotta like Stone.
That
I
was
was
gonna
only
be
into
my
wrestling.
guess. When you were asking who your favorite wrestler was, I was gonna say you a Stone Cold kind of guy.
Well, if anybody would have said, like some people said, Foley, Austin, Dusty Rhodes, Jerry Lawler, that's pretty much the group I like the most. And there was another wrestler that a lot of people don't know, but I know a lot of other people in the chat will. Kerry Von Erich was one. I liked him a lot.
Who's that?
Exactly. Oh, Kerry Von Erich was from a famous Von Erich family in Texas, and they owned an organization, a wrestling company, and the Von Erich boys. And you watch the documentary about them. It's a very tragic story because most of them killed themselves. There's only one alive right now. And
I think
yeah,
I did watch a thing about, no, that was a different one about that same Fox thing. I watched a couple of
there's a couple of them
documentaries
killed
about
themselves. One died in the ring in Japan.
That's awful.
Yeah, so yeah, it's but yeah, I liked him. And the cool thing about Kerry Von Erich was he was in a motorcycle accident, lost his fucking foot, and kept wrestling with a prosthetic, and nobody ever knew it.
Really?
Huh.
Wow.
Some people knew it. The workers knew it, but the fans didn't know. There was one incident. Apparently, somebody put an ankle lock on him and ripped his fucking foot off by accident.
Oh no.
Oh god. And then what was everyone like screaming?
I don't know.
I really hope he like acted it up like really good.
He ripped the foot off.
That he put like
It was planned. There were like
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
packs in there.
exactly like there was blood put in there so that he could like.
By the way, in old school wrestling, there's a whole thing about they use blood packs. Well, they would have beat your ass if you used a blood pack back in the old school wrestling. They cut themselves with razor blades and got real blood. They were dedicated. They didn't use no fucking blood packs. They may use blood packs today, but back in the old school, they didn't fuck with that shit.
Yeah. Well,
They use real
then like
packs.
AIDS and shit.
And by the way, they may be predetermined, but them some tough they put their bodies through hell, dude.
Oh, they're not just like having a pillow fight.
No.
That's
They
some
put
real
their
shit.
Bodies through hell. Yeah, I mean, they put their bodies through hell. They're I've heard people say, well, they're not real athletes. Are you fucking kidding me?
They're definitely athletes before anything else.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking? Have you not seen Shawn Michaels? He was so fucking athletic. It was crazy.
Tell you what, I don't know dick about wrestling. I liked it for a few years as a kid around all those names that we were just talking about, The Rock and Stone Cold and Kane and Undertaker, etc. That was the most I was ever into it. And when I caught wind that it was fake, I was like, oh, the fights are fake, but you can't fake flying 30 feet in the air and landing on somebody.
No.
Like
it's
just because they have ways to not get seriously hurt doesn't mean they're not doing work.
Right.
That's what they like to say. They like to say predetermined, not fate. Because it's a show, and it's like any other. I mean, like, you got people out there do the circus shit and get hurt. They're professionals.
Right.
And,
I'll always respect that part of it for sure.
And, they're professionals. And the best way to explain, the other stuff is it's a soap opera for men.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I always think of the South Park episodes on wrestling. That's what it is.
Yeah. Your favorite. Oh, okay. What is your favorite South Park character, Two Guns?
Oh, the obvious answer is Randy Marsh, but there's so many good ones.
I'm right there with him. I was gonna say
So
the
many
very
good-
same.
Well, if you
Randy
don't say
Marsh
Eric
is
Cartman,
fucking
you're
hilarious.
fucking retarded.
Eric Cartman is a strong pick, but Randy Marsh is
No.
an absolute
Eric
lunatic.
Cartman is the only pick.
Eric Cartman is
Okay.
the obvious
Okay.
choice.
Cartman
Okay.
is the star of the show. Come on. But it's like The Simpsons, though, right? Remember back then? Bart was supposed to be the main character, but we all know who became the Homer was the fucking character, right?
Yeah.
Homer was the shit. I miss the old Simpsons. Well, what do you say? Like the first 10 seasons were like the best. I mean, I think after 10 seasons they should have quit.
Probably. I mean, it was making the money, right?
It's like Family Guy. Watch it to the fourth season, then stop.
Yeah. I mean, they said the same thing about South Park, or many people.
No,
but,
South Park never got
But
back.
the most recent few years have been pretty on point. I mean, it's not the first.
The only thing though is the last season was really political,
Mhm.
and it was
I might be
yeah,
behind a season or two.
the last season was really anti-Trump, which is okay, fine. But I mean, it was like every episode was kind of like, hitting it. Yeah, I still liked it. I still liked the show. I love South Park. South Park's amazing. It's my third on my favorite animations series. Yeah. Well, the first is King of the Hill. Second is Futurama, then South Park.
I might exactly reverse that for my top 3, although I haven't seen enough King of the Hill.
King of the Hill is fucking amazing.
But Futurama, all the way through multiple times.
The reason I like King of the Hill so much is because it's a very relatable show. It deals with real people problems, right? And there's a connection to, I don't know, dude, because I know people like the characters. I do. I know rednecks who's like fucking Boomhauer. I really do. We have a guy that used to come around all the time as a friend of the family. He talked like Boomhauer. Your boy, like, goddamn, dude.
We had a gym teacher, and he was the kind of guy but he always had a fucking, and again, like so did the middle school kids. But he always had a big fat chaw dip in his lip.
Yeah. I dip, so fuck you.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you don't sound like Boomhauer, I'm sure, when you have a big old fat
A lot of
lip.
times, dude. Now I show everybody. I don't give a shit. But for a long time, I really didn't show people on the streams that I dip much. But what they didn't realize, a lot of times I was dipping during the show. Because I can dip and you can't even tell I got a dip in my mouth. Because I don't put it in my front lip. Like people who dip with their front lip are wanting everybody to know they got a dip. I froze up.
You're back.
Anybody has a dip in their front lip just wants to show you that they got a dip. I always put mine on the side. Shabisky likes a good child tobacco, don't you, Shabisky?
I know a bunch of
He
the
eats that
guys
stuff.
that I went to high school with used to
You're
dip.
muted.
And,
You're muted, Shab.
Oh, yeah, I said I snorted.
Oh, God,
You don't
snort
snort
it.
it.
I snorted.
But see, down south they call it a chow tobacco. Good old chow tobacco.
Ciao.
Dirt knows what I'm talking about.
No,
Where
a
you
bunch of the
at,
guys
Dirt?
that I went to high school with used to dip, and they would walk around with their coffee cups and spit the shit into it,
Yeah.
and make the mistake sometimes
I've
of
done
having
it.
their actual coffee
Yep,
cup.
I've done it.
Because the teachers
I've done
obviously aren't gonna let you do dip. You can't just walk around doing the fucking dip and you're a minor. So they would have to make it seem like they were drink. So they had to keep the top on.
Yeah. Well, first
I've seen a couple of them gag.
Yeah. First thing, Vlad, I'm a big fan of Squidbillies.
That's a good one.
Love the Squidbillies. Watch the trim. I love that shit. But anyways, next thing I want to talk about is what Missy said. I never thought, but Missy has told many stories. She lives very far in the East Coast, right? And dude, they're about as redneck as we are down here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rednecks are everywhere.
From a hick
I
ass
didn't know it
town.
was so rednecky up there.
Well,
I came from a town where there was more cows than people. Every single every single high schooler that was able to drive had a Ford or a Dodge or a Chevy pickup truck, but not the newer ones, like the older box ones with a Skyjacker lift kit, big ass mutters on it. They all had Confederate flags.
That's stupid from your area, though, because that's not a Confederate state. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking.
Right. They all wore flannels and
rebellion.
tight-ass jeans and work boot Timberlands and walked around dipping. And
I'll be honest with you, though. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Down here, if we'd have met your Connecticut rednecks, we'd have probably beat the fuck out of them. But the truth of it is,
Yankee.
they're wannabes.
so absolutely racist up here, and in the little hick farm towns, you can get away with it. Like the town next to mine was just like everybody in the area knew that town was for like inbreeding. If you came from that town, you slept with your cousin.
Well, see, down here, right, it's that way there. Down here, it's like, I mean, there's more trucks than cars, right? You see trucks everywhere.
That's how it is in my hometown.
And like, people don't know trucks are utility automobile. I mean, people buy trucks for fashion and shit around here, and I'm like, that's not why you buy a truck.
My hometown is all trucks and Jeeps, but it's also cow farms and tobacco farms and
Did your guys ever get
the owned by the Swiss? Huh?
Because I wanted to whoop people down here who wore fish hooks on their goddamn caps.
Oh my god!
We had a couple
dude.
dudes that would do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Dirk?
Yep.
It was the fashion thing. And look, by the way, the redneck thing these days is a fashion thing. There's people who like the redneck look, and that's okay. Hell, jeans and t-shirts are pretty cool. But like wearing the fish hooks on your goddamn calves and shit, it's fucking weird.
Dangerous.
If you're not at a body of water actively fishing and using those hooks, you're an idiot.
Well, it's a style. And it's like this whole thing that they're doing now, these young country boys who are mostly wannabes, by the way. They I want to
dude. Okay. You hit the nail on the head. Okay, so Pimpmunk, you kind of asked earlier. I was born in New Jersey, but now I live about an hour from Charlotte. So I went to high school with these kids, these yee boys, and that's exactly like, you know, literally like I would laugh my ass off because at my school the girls would get in trouble for having shorts that didn't, you know, they're too high past your fingertips, but these
I love the country little girls though. No, they're awesome.
Nobody said shit about the redneck kids walking around with the fucking fish hooks in their hats. Like, yeah, I mean, every now and again, maybe somebody would, but yes, dude, it's so fucking dumb. But like, and again, they got away with it too, having fish hooks at school.
If Vlad said they do what? No, there's a thing where they say yee. And I don't know why they do that. I don't like it.
I've only ever heard that from that Curtis Connor dude.
Oh, dude, everybody fucking does it around here. You can be riding around, you hear some fucking redneck in a store. Yee! Well, shut up. That's what I do. Well, here's the deal. I actually live in my areas is more bluesy areas anyway. I live near Memphis. We're really not there's hillbillies and stuff, but I took up the blues culture. As you know, I wear cabbage, and you know, that's my thing. I don't want to deal with that fucking eat shit. I am definitely not a redneck.
We refer to those parts of Pennsylvania as Pennsyltucky.
Pennsyltucky. But
it is a thing.
It's not bashing country boys, because country boys are awesome. A true country boy will fucking. They got if they're your friend, they got your back. They'll fight 10 motherfuckers for you. And they're, you know, hard working, but there's a lot of fakes, just like in any culture, right? Like you see fucking fake ass wannabe thugs and shit.
Oh, I'm so redneck because me and my mama dug our own pond that we turned into a fountain.
Yeah.
We rented a backhoe. That makes us redneck, right?
Well, ain't nothing wrong with a backhoe, homie. I like fucking hoes in the back all the time.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Anyways, Shabisky's my backhoe.
Excuse
I
me,
believe it.
sir?
Oh God!
You want to wrestle naked about this?
He's the hoe I keep in the back.
I can't believe he
Oh, damn.
raps. I can't believe this white kid raps. Honestly, he's like the whitest fucking motherfucker I know, and he gets up there and raps.
Lighter ones.
Say something.
I don't know what to say.
You fucking Caucasian.
He's
What?
speechless. He's honored. Shabisky, do you feel honored?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm a cracker ass bitch.
Frog.
Wow.
Somebody in the chat
Own
said
it.
frog nipples, bitch.
Bitches.
What the fuck?
Thank
That
you,
come
Lord
from.
Booleanenator.
I was talking about frog nipples last week, right? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think, or the other day or something. I don't remember. There was one of my streams or something. I did a whole thing about frog nipples. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Amphibious
Stream
nipples.
Frogs have nipples, man.
What?
Go suck a frog nipple.
Okay.
Find out.
All right.
How do you think I spend my weekends?
Oh.
Sucking dick, stealing silverware.
Also, yes.
Well, they also call that frog milk.
Frog, yeah. Yeah. Some guy drives by me all the damn time in an old truck with a big Confederate and an American flags. Well, yeah, that irritates me too because they don't go together, folks. They were the opposite. The Confederate flag was. I mean, I don't understand why people do that. They
I don't
want.
understand why people do a lot of things they do.
They didn't want to be a part of that.
They were literally trying to leave. They were the least patriotic you could possibly be.
Yeah,
Like, how are you calling yourself any kind of patriot and strapping that flag to anything you want?
Yeah,
Last thing,
Preposterous.
I ain't no patriot. There's a rebel because this system's corrupt. Except for all the ways I like it being that way.
Yeah, all the ways that fuck other people.
But I see that shit all the time, though. Confederate flag, American flag together. I'm like, I need to get Missy to say, don't you know? This doesn't go together, don't you know?
This doesn't go together, don't you know?
Look, she's an undercover Minnesotan. All right, don't blow her cover.
She's either from there or North Dakota. I'm not sure which
I
one.
don't understand how I'm in this. I don't know.
Dude, talk to her on the
don't
phone.
know.
Dude,
I don't think they
that
sound
freaked
like
me
that
out.
on the phone.
It freaked me out. When she started talking to me on the phone, I was like, what the fuck? And I started laughing.
I have to try to sound like this, and I feel like I sound more Scottish than anything.
Now you do sound Scottish. What the fuck are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
Stop it!
That's what I'm doing when I say don't.
Stop, woman! Damn. Oh, I'm not high.
I'm not high.
I'm not high.
I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Missy got a tattoo on the. Do you have a tramp stamp, Missy?
Nope.
I figured you might, because you're that kind of chick.
I stamped a tramp.
No, dude, I tell you what, dude. I love the tramp stamp. I ain't gonna lie. I love it.
Man.
Sisters got one. I got two sisters that have them.
I think it's sexy. I also like the new style. A lot of girls are doing that, like that snake thing on their fucking outer thigh. There's a lot of chicks doing that these days. It's fucking sexy, bro.
Got a wrist one.
See, I like a girl with tats. I do love a girl with tats. And I don't like a girl that goes overboard with tats. A few tats are sexy.
See it. You guys see it?
Yeah, we saw it.
Yeah. That shows your.
Yeah, you should.
And then there's one on my back.
I knew a girl that had a cherries tattooed right above her puss. She said that way she'd never lose her cherry.
I was gonna
I've
say,
seen that
Pimp,
before.
you should get a mushroom stamp.
I do. It's my dick.
Nice.
Butterfly.
My dad picked that one out for me on my 17th birthday.
Well, I'm glad you, because I was about to make a fuck joke, and then you said my dad. I was like, damn, I can't do it now.
That's my dad. Since my dad passed away, that's like the one thing. Like he did that. He took me to his tattoo artist, and he picked like the tattoo, the color, the placement. Like that's my dad's tattoo on me. So, like I'm very grateful for having that one right there.
Yeah. For anybody who lives on the coast, be careful. Get to safety, because I was just seeing a thing where it's looking pretty bad.
So I was talking to Amelia this morning, and they're a little concerned. She said that TJ and Chelsea came up there the last time there was a big storm to get to higher ground, so that might be happening again. Just because it's starting to look bad, I think.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty rough. And I'll probably get some of the effects. I won't get the hurricane, of course.
I just hope they're all safe. I'm sending all the love and good vibes I can. Like, I just want all of you guys to be okay. And like,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Everybody do what you got to do. Everyone.
Yeah, Laura is pissed, it looks like. So that's what they're calling it, Hurricane Laura.
Did the two of them, like, I haven't actually looked at the map of
I don't know
lately.
about the second one. I don't know what it's doing.
Okay. That's what I was gonna, if the two of them had merged. Because that's what I was afraid
There's
of.
a mute button for that, Dirt.
Oh, fuck. I thought I was muted. I apologize.
It's okay. I've done it before.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think you hit it and it doesn't.
I
hit
need
it.
one of those step things like Hellbent's got. That thing's fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
He got a thing where he steps on it and mutes the whole system.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, foot pedal.
It was so neat.
Pretty easy to get your hands on.
I didn't ask you.
They also make like hand ones. It's got like a big knob on it for volume and all kinds of mute buttons right there. It's pretty handy.
Meat buns.
Yeah, it's got meat buns.
Meat buns.
It's got meat buns. It's got veggie buns. It's got bread buns. All buns you need.
Space buns.
Fuck's it got
Yeah.
meat buns for?
Everybody needs
buns earlier.
Listen. You need buns. I got buns for you, baby. Just meet me out back.
I understand it, but why you got it on your goddamn mic stuff?
Listen, man. It's all about the audio fidelity, Pimpmunk.
But meat buns?
yeah.
What the fuck is a meat bun?
You take the meat, you fashion it into the shape of, say, a bun, and then you just works every time.
Why did your bun fart?
Listen, you don't want to know. All right, that's getting into some very personal information, and my meat buns are very sensitive, so we gotta change the subject.
Stop talking.
I don't like
Sorry.
I don't like meat buns. I don't like
No.
I'm gonna send you some to your PO box.
No. Yeah, by the way, y'all need to send me stuff to my PO box. That's true. I'm glad you said that. But no meat buns.
Oh, you're getting some meat buns, boy.
It sound like they'd
You're getting some meat buns, boy. Huh? What?
Love me some buns.
Show me your meat buns, baby.
Do what, Shab?
I'm imagining like meat buns and then bread in the middle, like a burger.
That's actually what I imagined as well. I'll be honest.
I'm like, I'm just thinking of how weird that would be and how
Is it
it's
Chick-fil-A
so weird.
that has a sandwich where it's 2 chicken breasts? Or is that KFC or
KFC
something?
used to do that, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Just put a biscuit in the middle.
That's still, meat buns ain't right.
Yeah, guys, follow the new Twitter. Missy just put a link in the chat.
Yeah, follow that Twitter. Actually,
Morningwood Twitter.
probably need to give Shab and me and Bulls access to that too.
Yeah, you guys can have it.
Cause we're Shab wants to post some pictures from Morningwood stuff or whatever, and me or whatever. Yeah, well, and also when we do the subscribe star thing, all of us will be posting pictures for the Patreons, photos, quick videos and stuff. We're gonna be doing stuff like that. There's gonna be certain tiers and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to that. We're gonna be doing a private show also once a month, and then also next week. I want to announce this. Next week we're gonna have a fan day.
Yay!
That's where the fans come into the Discord. We talk to them on the show and everything. Last time I did it was a complete clusterfuck, but we're gonna like have a waiting room and then bring in certain fans at a time. We're not gonna have like 40 people in once like we did last time. That was too much. But we're gonna do it next week. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday next week. So yeah, look forward to that fan day. And Patrons, well, not Patrons, but high tippers, of course, get first access to the chat that day.
Yep.
Yeah. Shabby will also give each and every person that comes in a hand job.
Mm-hmm.
Shab job. Okay?
And
Giving out shab jobs.
And Bulls are year round because it's time to end.
Yeah, I'm here.
It's time to go.
Did he say anything?
Yeah, he said he's here.
Okay, he's here. So, anyways, guys, thank you for liking, sharing, tipping, and watching. We appreciate it very much. Thank you, Dirt, for filling in today for the guest that didn't show up. We appreciate you, buddy, last minute guest.
That's what I do.
Thank you, Two Guns, for showing up. Tomorrow, we've got Burnt Toast and Jeff Holiday. So it should be a great show. We will see you then. Thank you for watching. Hit that